Hey, so the last days were quite busy, but on Thursday I actually managed to go to the sea. So, yeah, it was very, very cold outside, but as I was afraid that my travel card would not work, I actually walked to the nearest metro station, which was 20 minutes away, and got my ticket renewed there, or topped it up. On the way there, I actually bought me something to eat for the day. After I got to the sea, I decided to kind of walk up north. It took me quite a while in the beginning. I was kind of in a harbor area or something like that. Up north and the actual beaches started. There was also some kind of weird, swimming pool thingy with wooden seating located in the sea. And even though it was kind of cloudy the whole day, in the end actually some sun came out. It looked kind of interesting. You can see it here, because then the clouds kind of moved away all in one piece. And I sat down and enjoyed the sea and ate what I bought beforehand. And so yeah. When I continued walking, it looked quite funny, because there was all this sand with the dry grass, and in the background you could just see all of the buildings. And as I walked up north, there were then actually some higher buildings. But yeah, in the end, as I didn't want to walk the full way back home, I took the metro for some stations, and then again walked the last 20 minutes home. So that was it for Thursday. On Friday I actually had my introductory day at the university, and in total I think we are actually 12 exchange students across the bachelor and the master programs. But on the actual intro day, we were 7 people were present. We are 3 in the master's program, 4 in the bachelor's program. But it was actually quite nice. So they showed us around on campus and explained us some general stuff about the university, about Denmark. And what I found quite interesting is that the university building actually reminded me quite a lot of the Frankfurt School building at home. And in the end I looked it up, and so it's actually from the same architect. I think the building of the IT University here was built in 2004 or something like that, and the Frankfurt School building, it's quite new. So it's from 2017. So there's a little bit of a difference. Frankfurt School just looks a little bit more modern, and the building itself is shaped a little bit differently, but the overall impression that the building gives you is kind of the same. And also nearby is one of the student dorms, which has kind of the same style and actually looks really nice. And after that day at the university, or the main program ended, we also decided to meet at the city again. And for me, I had some problems with the buses. I don't know, I just can't seem to figure out, there's one bus line which is supposed to go to my Airbnb, and some of those buses just stop halfway and turn around and go back, and some of the buses actually go to my place. And I don't know, like on the bus it's the same number and like it also says the same destination. So I'm still kind of confused. I didn't figure it out yet how to determine whether the bus is actually going where I want it to go or whether it's turning around again. But yeah. And another interesting thing, because I just don't know it from Frankfurt, is actually how the metro or the metro station works, as they have these glass ceilings there and the doors keep shut until the metro actually stopped. And then after it stops, like the doors of the metro itself and the glass ceiling kind of open simultaneously. To me it looked quite funny. But I mean, it's pretty useful. And so, I mean, at the city itself then I think for me it took quite a lot to actually go to the city, or quite some time. But yeah, and also, I don't know, like prices for dinner, for beverages are pretty high. I think we looked it up, and in most bars, beer prices were €9 per cup per glass. But in the end, we still stayed in the city for some time. And when I got home, I think it was like somewhere in the morning, it was -2 degrees. And the weather app said that it felt actually like -8. And I could totally feel that. And so on Saturday, I had some private work to do, but after that, then actually decided to go to a shopping mall to get myself some thicker clothes, as I was feeling pretty cold the past days. I don't know, it's just like the Airbnb is not located that well. So I think going by foot it would have taken me 40 minutes, and I decided to go by bus. And I think I once drove one bus stop too far, I guess. I'm not quite sure, but it ended up taking 1 hour to go to the shopping mall. So but I got myself a warm jacket there, and also took a look at the student dorms that I will be staying in starting from this week then, or next week then, as it's directly on the opposite side of the street. And then on Sunday, we actually met in the city again. I was not feeling too well. But in the end, it worked out fine. We walked around and got some coffee. So I met again with the other exchange students there. And just had a look around the city kind of. But so regarding feeling not too well on Sunday, I actually woke up with a sore throat this morning, which I kind of blame on the weather, as it's just really too cold for me. But so I had a rather relaxed day actually today. I worked on some projects again, and actually met for the first time another person actually staying at this Airbnb, because up to now I just heard some other people walking around, but I haven't seen anyone yet, so we just kept missing each other. So that was basically it for the last, I think, 5 days now. And tomorrow I will actually have my first course at university. I will also have to get some stuff done regarding the residence and everything, and go to some official places to get the paperwork done. And then on Wednesday I will finally get the keys to the student dorms, and so move out of here again. But so looking forward to university tomorrow, and we will see how it goes.